If you are a new listener, welcome to the Oreo family. Again, I am your host, Queen Oreo, and today we're diving into something that so many people go through, but not enough people talk about: the silent struggles of trying to conceive and really understand your monthly cycle. Nobody really prepares you for how much stress, hope, heartbreaks goes through this process. It's an emotional roller coaster. And today, we are opening up that conversation together. Let's get to it. Let's start with the emotional side. That constant cycle of hope and disappointment. I know so many of us, myself included, carry guilt or frustration silently. But those feelings are normal. For so many, every month starts with that spark of hope you're holding on to. The tracking, the planning, the waiting. And then when the test is negative or your period run is late and it just starts and it's arriving, all that can just hit your emotions all at once. And it can feel like your world is crashing down again. It's exhausting. Excuse me. I want to pause here and say, if you have ever felt frustrated, defeated, or even jealous when you see someone else doing their announcements about their pregnancy, you are not a bad person. You are just human. You have feelings. Remember that. Those feelings don't mean you're bitter and they don't define you. A lot of people don't realize the mental toll this takes. You're grieving silently, month after month, but trying to carry on with a smile. It's okay to admit that it's heavy. It's okay to admit that you're tired. So, let's sit here for a second and let's take a deep breath together. In, out. Now, let's talk about our bodies, ovulation, timing, and how cycles can look different for everyone. There's this misconception that everyone's cycle is a 28-day, ovulation is day 14, and you just follow the chart. It'll happen. I call bullshit. 100% bullshit. But the truth is, every body is unique. Some cycles are longer, some cycles are shorter, some irregular. From stress or health conditions, and even everyday life can affect ovulation. And if your body doesn't match the perfect textbook version, that doesn't mean you're broken. It just means your body has its own rhythm. What I want to remind you is knowledge is power. Let me say it again. Knowledge is power. The more you understand your cycle, the less you feel like you're stumbling in the dark. But don't let it turn into pressure because you are not a machine. You are a human being. You are not broken. If your cycle doesn't look like the textbook chart, there's nothing wrong with you. Strain on relationships when trying to conceive isn't just about you. It impacts your relationship too. For couples, the pressure can sometimes make intimacy feel like a chore, like it's scheduled instead of special. And that can create tension. Sometimes one partner feels the weight of responsibility more while the other feels helpless, not knowing how to support. Here's the truth: open communication matters. Open communication is key. Let me rephrase that. It matters more than perfect timing. If you can sit down and say, "This is hard for me," or "I need you to just listen, not fix," that conversation can be the lifeline that keeps you connected. And if you're on this journey without a partner, maybe you're single or choosing another path, that strain still exists. It might be with family who doesn't understand, or friends who keep asking questions you don't want to answer. Relationships of all kinds can feel the pressure. Sometimes the pressure makes partners feel disconnected, but open conversations, even when awkward, can ease that strain. Stain? This is the part where silence can hurt as most: the isolation, the stigma, the silent struggles nobody talks about. When people ask, "So when are you having kids?" they don't realize that it cuts deep. When social media is filled with pregnancy announcements, it can make you feel invisible. But here's what I want you to hold on to. If you felt alone in this, please know you are not alone. So many people are carrying the same silent struggles, even if they're not saying it out loud. That's why conversations like this matters. Because the moment we speak up and speak it, the shame starts to lose its power. You don't have to tell the whole world, but find a safe space, a trusted friend, a supported group, or even an online community. You deserve support, not silence. My listeners, if you're listening and you felt alone in this place, know you are not alone. Before we wrap up, here's your Team Oreo takeaway. You are not less worthy if your journey looks different. Whether it takes longer than you imagine, whether you choose another path, or whether the outcome surprises you, your value does not change. You are still whole. You are still worthy. Thank you so much for tuning in and sharing this space with me. I hope today's conversation reminded you that you are not alone. This is Queen Oreo signing off. And until next time, stay strong, stay kind to yourself, and I will be back here soon. Bye, everyone. Much love, much love.